welcome to everyone tonight. For those of you on the other side of the world, thank you for joining us. It's a really good opportunity to be here tonight with you all. So tonight there will be myself and two guest speakers, two very highly regarded and well-renowned gentlemen in this profession, that is direct sales and network marketing. So just about me, I've been in the industry for about 6 or so years, maybe a bit longer. When the opportunity that is Shopley, that we're going to hear about tonight, was presented to me by Aaron, Simon Brooks, who I've known for quite a few years now, was one of the, if not the first person that I turned to and went to and said, Simon, you really need to have a look at this. And we've worked together in the past, but we hadn't done anything for a long time. And when I spoke to Simon, he looked at it and saw the vision, and hopefully that vision that we both saw, that Aaron shared with me and then I shared with Simon, is what you will also see tonight. So I believe that many of you that are on tonight, we have around 16 on at the moment. Some of you have already accepted and have accepted an invite, but there may be some of you here as well that are seeing this for the first time, or hearing about it for the first time. So please sit back, listen, enjoy, take it all in, and look forward to talking to you. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Simon Brooks just to share a few words, and then we'll go from there. Thank you. Thanks, Simon.
Thanks, Art. Cheers, Lewis. Okay, good evening, everybody. Hopefully the majority of you will have heard of me or spoken to me or know me or whatever. I've been in the industry for, it's going to be 39 years, no, 38 years, beg your pardon, in 2 months' time. So I've had a pretty good stab at network marketing, and I've made around about 14 million. That's not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I've not dipped my toe in the water. Now, when I looked at this, when Lewis showed me this opportunity, I wasn't open to looking at building another network marketing company. I thought I did my time and everything else, but this has actually brought me out of retirement. That says a lot about the opportunity. I thought this is something that I could really, really get behind. Why? Because the opportunity, again, is like, it can be passive for people if they choose that they want it passive. But it's going to be like an automated system. But you will have no idea of the benefits you will receive with this opportunity. It's not like anything you've ever seen before, heard before, tried before, done before. It's going to be a totally unique model. But it excites me. And as I said, I've done my apprenticeship. I've had my experience, and I'm just this is going to be my last build. So it's going to be head down and just go, go, go. What I find the easiest part of network marketing is recruiting. Don't ask me why. This is one of the biggest struggles that people have. In my opinion, it's because they don't have belief. Now, if you can get the belief around your head, nothing, but nothing will stop you building this opportunity. But anyway, enough from me. I'm going to hand you back to Lewis, and you're going to be in for a very, very enjoyable evening. So if you have any prospects that you know that would like to join us, share them with the link. Get them to get on this. Have a listen, have a watch, because it will be so worth it. And I will catch you guys later. Lewis, over to you.
Thank you, Simon. Thanks so much for that. Always love your passion, mate, and your words of wisdom. You're a true, expert in the field. So from one expert in the field to another, it's my pleasure to hand over to Aaron Biley, who introduced Shopley to myself. Aaron is a very successful network marketer and a very humble man as well, I might say. So you probably won't like me saying this, but very successful over the years. One of the very top earners in other companies that he's worked in. And the good thing about and the privilege that we have is that Aaron was actually invited to look at this very, very early on, and I'll let him explain more about that. So yeah, Aaron, thank you so much for your time. Really look forward for you to share this opportunity with us. Over to you, mate.
Awesome. Thanks for having me on, guys. 5 a.m. in the morning here, and we're still pumped. We're pumped from last night. We're pumped this morning. We're pumped when we go to bed. But let's light up the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I can see people from Slovenia. I can see people from Denmark. So if you can turn your cameras on, if you're in a position to do so, turn them on, because I know Simon always has the best looking teams on. We want to see your lovely faces. But let's get to know each other a little bit. Turn the cameras on. If we're going to be here for 20 years building this thing together, we may as well become good friends. Now, even when the Ashes and cricket are on, we can still maintain our friendship, right? In the UK, in Australia, and so forth. But, you know, if you have looked at a few presentations before and you're on tonight, we'll make it a bit informal. So I'll hang around for a little bit. And if you do have like next level questions, I can get them answered for you as well. So you're not only getting value from the presentation, but you can also get a few next level questions answered at the same time. Got people UK, Wales, South Wales, Germany. Very, very cool. So all over Europe, this is a great South Africa. Very nice, very nice. So let me share my screen. So Shoply, as Simon said, it's very different, very unique. And it's something that, yeah, it's funny because Simon's description of how he looked at it is probably every top leader's description. They're like, no, 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 not open, not looking, no, actually that looks interesting, maybe, okay, I'm all in. So it's hardly been any people that I've spoken to of caliber that have just gone, yeah, cool, no worries, let's go. And so sometimes it takes a little bit for the penny to drop, but when the penny drops, the penny drops hard, because this is a very different business model. In fact, I know the company is looking to do some patents and file a business model that's not MLM, and so they can do a bunch of different things and not call it actually traditional MLM. And what appealed to me was I was sitting in Dallas about 4 weeks away, half open, half not open, half looking for reasons for it to not work, half hoping it would work. And then Nick walked up and did the presentation on the compensation plan. And that's when the penny dropped for me, because about 20 minutes in, he'd shown me how I could make $50,000 a month, and he hadn't even got to the part where you build a team yet. And I thought to myself, man, all those entrepreneurs that I know that never want to join network marketing will flood to this. So I know they'll be great and making an income, and it's not even network marketing yet. So let me dive into how all that works, and you can kind of work in, you know, where you think you fit. The first thing that Ron Williams said to me was this name, Terry LaCour. Now, this name holds a heck of a lot of weight in the network marketing industry. You may or may not heard of him. I certainly had. I mean, I'm a bit of a student of the industry as well. So I've built, millions of dollars in income, but I also look at other companies a lot. So I'm looking at other companies' comp plans, consulting, doing lots of different things within the industry. So I'm always familiar with company owners. This guy is probably the biggest name, like the Michael Jordan of network marketing, that some people have never heard of because he's usually behind the scenes. So he's a billionaire out of Dallas, Texas. He's got a warehouse in Hong Kong, a warehouse in Thailand, a couple of warehouses in Europe, North America, and logistics, shipping, his own merchant facility, manufacturing. We visited 180,000 square feet over there in Dallas, Texas. And so he has owned over the years about 20 different network marketing companies. And about 4 years ago, Terry thought, you know what, I'm doing products for influencers, for affiliates. I'm doing products for direct sales companies, private companies, and they're all cannibalizing each other. I'm not really seeing any of them do really well. Whereas in the meantime, you know, YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagram are absolutely crushing it. You got people that are looking at a network marketing company thinking, you know, I don't really want to build a team. I can jump in a car, turn on my Uber app, go make $1,000 a week for my family. And so network marketing over the last just couple of years has really stagnated. There's still some companies out there that are in, you know, momentum, but I can count them on one hand. So the industry as a whole, people are looking at it, and this is all anyone ever thinks, is can I do this? And is it worth it? Can I do it? And is Simon the bloke that I want to get involved in? Can I do it? And is Lewis the person I want to get involved in? Is it going to be worth it? It's all too hard. I'll go drive an Uber. And so that's kind of where the industry has gone. And Terry could see this happening. He said, what if we brought it all together into one platform so that we could have the influencers, we could have the affiliates, we could have the networkers, we could have the entrepreneurs that don't want to do network marketing because they're too cool. And we're going to bring it all into Shoply. So that was his vision about 4 years ago. About 12 months ago, he started to build out the tech, build out the software. And only about 4 or 5 months ago, the executive team came on board. And it is a star-studded lineup of executives. So Ron Williams, this is who I'm enrolled with direct to the company. He's the Chief Visionary Officer. So he was the founder of a $100 million company called Forever Green, or FG Express. And they did some incredible numbers. So he knows how to run his own company big time. He ran it for 15 years, did incredibly well. Rod Larson is the CEO. Again, hundreds of millions of dollars in sales over a 25 career in direct selling. I knew Rod from my previous company where he was the COO. So he is an absolute superstar at bringing it all together, like the formal sit behind the desk guy. He's absolutely unbelievable. And Nick Saracola, you may have heard of because he founded a company called Visalis that did almost $1 billion in sales back in its day. And they were only open in the US and Canada, and that's completely unheard of. To do $1 billion annually is very rare in the industry. They did it very, very quickly and only in the US and Canada. So he's a powerhouse guy. He's the president of Shoply. So when these guys came together, I was like, man, if anyone could pull this off, it's $1 billion behind the LaCour Enterprises with Nick and Rod and Ron. So that's what got me listening. That's what got me on a flight to Dallas, Texas. Then they started to introduce these experts because, I mean, if you look at Rod's career, Nick's career, Ron's career, that you won't find any bigger careers in network marketing in terms of executives and ownership. But if you look at their Instagram, you're not going to get overly blown away by the followers, right? And so they recognize this and they go, well, you know, what can we do here to make sure our guys not only have an incredible platform, but also are educated. So we want this to be a cutting edge company. We want our guys to be educated on, you know, how to make a video go viral. So Simon wants to do a video on Shoply. He's not getting 16 views. He's getting 600,000 views. What do you think that might do for Simon's Shoply business? And how do I take my Instagram from 100 followers to 100,000? You know, and so that's when they're bringing on the experts, these experts to teach us all these different strategies. And Dan Fleshman, I mean, if you have any sort of product, any brand that you want to go viral, you go and get Dan and Dan's company, and I will guarantee you right now that product's going viral very, very quickly. He's the youngest person in history to ever start a publicly traded company, which I think was a healthy energy drink brand. He just makes things go viral. Jonathan Foltz, he's going to teach us everything AI. So whenever we need AI to build our business, lead generation, we've already got an AI bot built for our team. So I'll add you guys to that very, very soon. We're just doing the last testing. But basically, instead of asking Simon and Lewis, like, oh, what was the percentage in the uni level again? How much percentage do you get for bringing on product? What was that guy's name that owns Shoply again? You can just go to the bot in Telegram and you can just ask it the question and it's going to tell you the answer. So already getting AI strategies together to take time away from the upline answering all the basic questions. Brian Breach, again, he's the viral guy. So helping videos go viral. So they've brought on these different experts, male, female, young, old, to teach us how to, you know, put a product up on Instagram, make sales, because that's really what a lot of people are going to be wanting to do in Shoply. So we're merging these three worlds together. Team builders, vendors, social influencers or affiliates, right? So the team builders, you know, they're looking, that's me, you know, it's probably Simon as well, really, and Lewis. It's somewhere to look for a home. Like Simon said, my last build. Where can I put my flag that I believe is still going to be not just here no one wants to join a company that's just here in 20 years. They want to join a company that's still flourishing in 20 years. Maybe it's even still in a little bit of momentum. The way I look at this, consider this, right? If you're looking to join a network marketing company right now and you're looking around and you're looking at this one looks good, this one looks good, this one looks good. They're all good. All right. They're all good in the early stages. At some point in time, they're not going to be a startup anymore. At some point in time, that incredible drink that helps you lose weight, that helps with your mental state, something new is going to come along. Some new category is going to come along. Some new science is going to come along. And then what? Every single company declines in momentum. People move on to the next amazing thing. So what's that going to be for you? So I looked at the industry and went, I don't want to do something else 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Yeah, I can make a bunch of money, but I don't want to start over again. Now, if I'm joining a company that's backed by a billionaire, this thing's going to have some legs. This is very different. This is refreshing. I can make full-time income without even building a team, which we'll get to shortly. But when this is all said and done and all the excitement's gone and the hype's gone and we're 10 years down the track, people are still going to be buying toilet paper from my e-store. People are still going to be buying dishwashing detergent. People are still going to be buying their vitamins. Think about it as a bit of an Amway, but 2024. Finally, they have modernized Amway. So people are looking for that long-term home that's going to still be in great momentum, the ability to market multiple products, multiple companies with the handcuffs off and have multiple streams of income, but with one focus within one company. And we can finally attract those influencers, those affiliates, those entrepreneurs that we couldn't enroll before. And that's what's been lacking in my ability to enroll. I can enroll networkers all day long. I can enroll the everyday average person looking for an opportunity, customers. But those entrepreneurs that just think they're too cool for school, too cool for network marketing, now they are flooding to Shoply. Let's have a look at the influencers there, promoting a product over here, over here, over here, over here. They've got like 20 different websites, 20 different companies. It's a bit of a mess where we're trying to promote product from. They're not getting to keep 100% of their commissions because they share it with TikTok. They share it with Facebook. They share it with whoever they're promoting on whichever platform. So with Shoply, they can bring in their own products because a lot of big influencers that get really big, they start their own merchandise, they have their own t-shirts and hats, and they can bring that onto Shoply and sell it. And instead of getting, diluted by copycats, because like, oh, that's a good product to market, I'll market that one as well. They can actually bring on these other influencers if they wanted to market the same product and copy them, but they're actually going to leverage even more income when those guys are marketing their product as well. So they can not only make the same amount of money, they can market thousands of different products with great margins, get to keep all the money in one spot, and also leverage their income if they want to bring on other influencers as well. Vendors, let me know in the chat if you think you may fit in to this area, right? If you have a product, if you think you have a digital course that you want to release, digital is going to be massive on Shoply. But also let me know if you're an entrepreneur that kind of hangs out in the networking space and goes to lots of different events. Traditional business is tough, right? People are struggling out there with the rents, with the online experience. They're trying to get funnels going, paying for Facebook ads. It's tough out there. So it's a solution for the vendors as well, in an affordable way to come on and have thousands of influencers waiting to market their product for them, and we can show them how to do that. So the way I launch Vendors is with my team. So I'm promoting product, I'm bringing product into the marketplace, and we're saying, hey, I'm going to get Lewis and Simon and all their team. We're going to jump on a Zoom. We're going to pump up your product. Hey guys, today's product of the week is this hat. This is an amazing hat. It's got a helicopter on top so you can fly all around, blah, blah, blah. We're going to talk about why that hat's so incredible. We're going to get behind the vendor and we're going to market it to 100, 200 people on our Zoom. We're going to get some sales for that vendor. Not only that, I'm going to say to the vendor, hey, do you have a database of people that already love your hat? And they're going to say, well, yeah, we have people that walk into our store that buy it online all the time. Right, let's email that database right now. And we're going to say, hey, if you love our flying hat, now you're actually going to get paid for recommending it to friends and families. We're going to give you $10 every time you recommend this hat to friends and family. And they're going to go, man, I already recommend this hat. It's that good. So they're going to go and promote it. So the vendor's winning. The customers are stoked because they're getting paid for doing what they're already doing with a product they already love. Me and Lewis are at the event. We don't have to convince them about this hat and that it's safe to fly with this hat on. It's a good example, isn't it? They already love it. So they're already buying it. So I've just put 200 people into my downline like that. I'm getting the volume as a team builder, the affiliates, customers are happy, the vendor's happy, and this is where you can make a bunch of money and sort of be the hero entrepreneur solving all these problems for people. And no other marketplace can do this. So you've got some similar marketplaces. Obviously you can go put product on Amazon, but Amazon aren't going to pay you for bringing product to the marketplace. That's going to pay you for selling product. You can't build a team in the back end in Amazon. You can do that in other network marketing companies, but there's nothing that brings all this together like Shoply is doing. Decentralized commerce is here. You'll hear that word a lot, and it's very, very exciting buzzword, decentralized commerce, right? I might skip past the video because you guys have probably seen it before, but think about where we are with this moment in time. We're looking to build a multi-billion-dollar company, and we're a few decades behind Amazon. They've got a bit of a head start on us, but this is how Amazon started, right? We've all seen this famous picture of Jeff, in his garage starting out with Amazon. And this is where we're starting from. Not me, I'm not Jeff, but here's me in Dallas in the 180,000 square foot manufacturing plant in Dallas. So this is a LaCour warehouse, just one of them in Dallas, Texas. And just some of the productivity that I saw him doing with some of the products, the storage, how they even keep products in this perfect temperature room for 3 years. In case something goes wrong, they can go back and test the product past the expiry date. I mean, every single part of their manufacturing and logistics is pretty incredible. So this is where we're starting. We've got maybe about a dozen warehouses around the world already. This map's not, so we've got warehouses in Hong Kong as well, a few more in Asia, Europe. And so the idea is to expand like Amazon. So as the UK gets more volume, we'll stick a warehouse there. As Australia gets more volume, we'll stick a warehouse there. So that vendors can choose that they can ship themselves, or they can get LaCour Enterprises to ship their product internationally for them. Same model as Amazon, right? You can choose to ship it out of your garage, or you can get Amazon to ship it for you. And so we've got a pretty good head start, $1 billion behind us, LaCour Enterprises, and already warehouses on the ground. And we're going to take this thing to the moon. So let's talk about money. Let me know in the chat if you like money. It doesn't mean that money has to own you. It doesn't have to mean that money is your idol, but it does give you a heck of a lot of choices. Money can give you freedom. Particularly, I'm not so much about how much you earn. I'm more about how you earn it. And for example, I'd rather earn $300,000 a year sitting on the beach than I would earning $1 million a year, but I never get to see my family because I'm working 100 hours a week. And so here you've got some really leveraged income that you can bring in to help you give those freedom, those choices, give back, spend time with your family, all the things that we know we love to dream and do without having to build a team, or just make even more bank building a team as well, if that's the way you're inclined. So let's dive into it. We've got basically 5 main ranks at Shoply: team influencer, micro influencer, macro influencer, where it gets kind of crazy, diamond influencer, and global influencer. So let's dive into these ones. So direct bonus, a lot of people are familiar with this. It makes sense. We invite Lewis to take a look at this. We invite Simon to take a look at this. We invite Vidge to have a look at this. And everyone has a choice. I'm going to join for free. And I just want to be an affiliate. I just want to market those products that are being brought onto the marketplace. And I want to make $10 for the hat. I want to make $500 for selling a massage chair. I want to make $50 for selling the vitamins, whatever it might be. You pay $9 a month for that privilege. You can be an influencer for a once-off payment of $4.99, and you pay just $29 a month. And now you can go and tap into a lot more of the other income streams. You can build a team and really get stuck into it. Influencer Pro, $7.99. This is all in US dollars. And just once-off payment, and then $39 a month. This allows you to also bring in product to the marketplace. So that's really important to know. If you can see yourself introducing product into the marketplace, you would need to be an Influencer Pro. Everyone is upgrading one of these choices between the 15th of August and the 20th of August. So TikTok, 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 because in the US right now, it's the 14th of August, right? So tomorrow is when all this happens. Now, if you can get ahead of the curve, if you can get ahead of tomorrow, if you can get ahead of the masses, Get your free position locked in now. Upgrade as soon as the upgrade button in your back office becomes available. I'll show you why that could be really important on timing in just a second. Now, if you're looking at a vendor, if you're a vendor yourself or you're bringing on vendors, they pay $9.99 once off for a domestic vendor, or $14.99 once payment if you want to be an international vendor. And then they pay $79 a month, $99 a month. Now, you're getting paid 15 or 20% of all of this when you enroll someone as the direct bonus. So you're getting 15% if you're an influencer. So 15% of $4.99, $7.99, $9.99, $14.99, 15% of the monthly payments and so forth. Now, coming to Influencer Pro, you're getting 20% of the $4.99, $7.99, etc. So that's how the direct bonus works. You enroll someone, you get paid. You'll get this income put into your bank account or card every single week. All right. So 15 or 20% of those enrollments. Number two, this is the one that got me really excited in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to introduce product to the marketplace. So I'm going to introduce vitamins, weight loss, hats, clocks, watches, whatever it might be. I'm really looking for those quality products. So I'm more thinking of products that have a good margin. I'm more thinking of products that, you know, if I was to launch my own network marketing company, what products would I want to start with? I'm looking at products that run out. So the products that people use every single month, skincare, vitamins, weight loss, those types of things. And then I'm also thinking a little bit outside the box that not many people are thinking of, the really unsexy products like your toilet paper and so forth, because people may as well buy from their own marketplace and get paid for it. They're going to need that product anyway. This is what can be really sticky residual income for you down the line. So I'm looking to bring these types of products in. I'm going to get paid 3% every single time a product that I bring in gets sold. So if I bring in 10 products, they all do 100K a month in volume each. I get 3% of that. There's $30,000 a month, US dollars per month. Now, if you look at the products that are on Amazon, there's about 12 million products on Amazon that the company owns themselves. There's about 350 million different products on there from vendors and Amazon combined. So imagine if you brought all those products to Amazon and got paid 3%. I mean, you're never having to worry about money ever again. But what about if you just bought the 12 million on? What if you bought 120,000 on? What if you bought 12,000 on? What about if in 3 years you just bought on 120 products? The average income on Amazon is between 1 and 25 grand a month. 50% of people make that. So let's just say you're making 10 grand a month on Shoply, 120 products. You invited them on. They're all cool products. People are buying them. It doesn't just have to be people in your team buying them or people in your country buying them. This could be someone in Nigeria that goes, oh, that looks a pretty cool looking hat. I'm gonna grab that hat. And then they tell that to a whole team. Hey, we're going to be buying all these hats, guys. You get paid 3% on a total stranger in Nigeria buying your hat because you introduced that product to the marketplace. So 120 products doing 10 grand a month. There's $36,000 a month. So any which way you look at it, this is a great income stream. And I look at it like a bit of a gold rush. Like I was going into a restaurant right now and saying, hey, have you guys heard of Uber Eats? It's a great solution. You don't have to deliver the food yourself. You can get this Uber company to deliver food. What do you think restaurants are going to say in Germany, in the UK, in Australia, in the US? They're going to say, yeah, we joined up with Uber Eats like 5 years ago. Ah, okay, no worries, mate. So we would have a struggle to earn an income right now, wouldn't we? But what about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, if we went into restaurants and said, hey, you guys should join up Uber Eats, I'm a sales rep, we're going to deliver the food for you. You're going to get a pretty good track record of yeses. And imagine if they paid you 3% every time they got an order and delivered food. You'd be a multi-millionaire. I feel like we're in this gold rush right now where you have the opportunity to go to businesses and say, hey, I love your product. Your product is great. Me and my wife, the kid, we buy it every month, every second month, once a year. You guys should have an influencer program. You guys should have an affiliate program to help take this product all around the world. And they'll probably say, like every vendor that I've spoken to, yeah, it's a good idea. We just don't really know how to do it. That's okay. I'm the affiliate guy. I can hook it all up. I've got a marketplace called Shoply. We actually have thousands of influencers waiting to market specific products like yours for a pretty affordable cost. We can get in and promote your product. And as long as you're sort of saying, look, we'll help you do it all, they're going to say yes. So, but in 5 years' time, someone walks into that shop and says, hey, you should have an influencer program. What are they going to say? Oh, yeah, I joined up with Shoply like 5 years ago with Simon. Yeah, so we have an influencer program. So we're in this gold rush right now where I think you can make a heck of a lot of money helping businesses sell more product with influencers. Now, you can also get a matching bonus on that as well. So I'm going, okay, I'm going to go out in this gold rush and I'm going to get as many businesses as I can. But I'm also going to train Simon. I'm also going to train Lewis. I'm also going to train Heather. I'm also going to train Paul. I'm also going to train Anita to do the same thing. Like, what's a script that works really well when I meet a business owner? What's a script that I can put into an email and email cold a business, a product that I like? How do I actually upload the product into the system? Just like Amazon, yeah, take a photo, do a description, hashtag. We train our team on how to bring on products. These influencer pros that want to tap into that income source. I'm going to make a 17, depending on my rank, 17 to 45% matching bonus on those sales as well. So Lewis is getting his 3% for bringing on product, but I'm going to get between 17 and 45% of that 3% as well. So now I'm leveraging my time, I'm leveraging my income, you know, I'm franchising myself out, and I still haven't really built a team. I've just gathered, you know, 6 influencer pros, trained them up, and sent them on their way. Look, the affiliate influencer bonus, this one's pretty easy. We spoke about it before. So the people that don't want to build teams, they don't want to bring product into the marketplace, they just want to promote product. That's what they're used to doing. They've got a big following on social media, perhaps. They're going to go out and promote the massage chair and get paid $500. They're going to go out and promote this weight loss product and get a monthly recurring income. They're going to go out and promote this jewelry and get a big payday one day. And so the vendor gets to choose the price that affiliates make. So my massage chair guy is going to say, look, I'm going to put the massage chairs on your marketplace for $6,000. I'm going to give $500 away of that to the affiliate, and the affiliate gets to keep 100% of that $500. So they don't give away a percentage, they don't give any fees to Shoply, they keep 100% of that $500. So it's really appealing for the influencers and the affiliates. And those guys, you know, they're just selling product. They're making $500, $500, $100, $50. They're happy. They're really happy. But you're happier because you introduce that influencer that's just making so much sales that count towards your volume and your income percentage as well in the back end. So you're double dipping all of the time. Now, if you can really build this thing out to a medium level, you're going to participate in the global pool that gets paid once a year. So you're making money bringing product in, you're making money promoting product, you're making money training team and bringing people in. And then once a year, you get a Christmas bonus to say, congratulations, here's a percentage of every single product, not just product that you brought into the marketplace, but every single product that's been sold around the world. You're going to get a percentage of that if you can hit one of the top 6 ranks of Shoply. So that'll be a nice little Christmas bonus. And for people that do love to build teams, so they're bringing people in, training, and really duplicating where, you know, 50 people can turn into 10,000 people. Well, you're going to get paid really well on the back end as your team are buying a monthly product, as the influencers are selling product. So as volume is going through your team genealogy, you're going to get paid 2 to 15% on all of those lines and 2% to infinity. So you can actually build this thing as big as you want, as many levels deep and wide as you want. You're going to get paid on infinity. So for the team builders, there's a heck of a lot of money in there for you. And one of the really exciting parts that gets me going is this matrix. And this is why you kind of want to take action on this sooner than later. So this is a modern matrix. It's not like the old school matrix. So this is underneath you in the business. Think about it like 3 by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and everyone just joins after you on a timestamp. So the second that you click on the free link invitation, that Simon may have sent you already or may be about to send you. The second you click on that link, accept the SMS code that it sends you, you are time-stamped company-wide, team-wide into this matrix. 4:01 p.m., 4:02 p.m., 4:03 p.m. And everyone just joins underneath you 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3, it finishes the row. So it's a modern matrix. There's no gaps. It compresses up 3 by 12 levels deep. And so doing the maths on that, 3 to get 3 to get 3 to get 3. If it was full, you'd have 797,000 people in your matrix. And so from the 15th, excuse me, from the 15th to the 20th of August, we have the ability to go from a free member and then upgrade to the influencer level or the influencer pro level. Only influencers and influencer pros can earn income from this matrix. The free affiliate doesn't earn income from the matrix. They earn money from promoting products only. But influencers, influencer pros, they'll earn money in this matrix. How much can they earn? You know what? I might even try and get my little calculator out and show you guys that in a second. This has just been our team since we started, 3-4 weeks ago. I think it's about 3.5 weeks ago. Lewis and then Simon, and then we just sort of took off, right? So I was just looking in my back office last night. Over 2,000 people have joined, 72 different countries, 9 different levels. That's kind of what it looks like right now. In the company, over 30,000 people have joined. So it's really been well received. I think it's the right timing for this technology and this business model. I think the industry has been really looking for something a little bit hybrid, a little bit different. So connect with Simon, connect with Lewis, get that free link, timestamp it, understand what Influencer Pro does, understand what the matrix is. It's going to be super important to understand the mathematics and the timing of that. If people haven't upgraded by the 21st, you will lose your spot in the matrix. So tens of thousands of people are going to go in over the next week. When you're ready to upgrade, you just get the next possible spot in that matrix. Bang, you lock in there. But if you were to upgrade like tomorrow, the next day, then you're locking your spot in here and everyone else falls in underneath you. So it's really, really important to do that upgrade. Let me see if I can find you guys. I'll just stop my screen here. If anyone's got any questions, you can just yell them out, unmute, or you can type them in the chat. And I just want to bring off my little spreadsheet and just really show you guys the potential of this matrix and what the upgrade means over the next week or two. So anything you want to add, Lewis, anything you want to add, Simon, on that, just while I bring this up?
I think people will be really, really excited, but really intrigued about exactly how does this work? How do I get the answers? If my upline doesn't know the exact answer, where do I actually go? Is there a portal with Shoply that is like a head office that answers all their questions? You're muted.
Shoply have been really good, actually. So there's in your back office, they've got a support email, support ticket. So any questions that you need, you can just flick an email off to them. Sometimes support can be super frustrating, but Shoply to date has been amazing at getting back to you. We've created a Telegram bot as well, which is really matured. And so there's very few questions now that you can ask it that it won't have an answer for. So we've taken all the answers from the company FAQs, all the questions that I would ask, and all the answers are in there. So yeah, I would start with the Telegram bot. You can just put the phone to your mouth. You can ask an audio question. You can type it in. The bot's going to answer for you. Of course, you can come to Simon. You can come to Lewis. You can come to me 24/7. Facebook message, text message, WhatsApp. Whatever you guys need, we're not mucking around with this. So we're 24/7 between us time zones. This is the biggest build we're ever going to do. We're here to support the guys that want to build. We're here to support the guys that want to build part-time. We want to have an incredible culture, male culture, female culture. Where I really see this going big is the ladies. Where are the ladies in the chat? Because this is built for the stay-at-home moms, for the powerhouse entrepreneurial women, Yeah, people with following, people on TikTok, Instagrams, doing stuff that us guys are just terrible at doing. So that's where I see it being really big. It's going to be, I mean, 80% of the industry is female. And sometimes when you get on the corporate calls, you've got Rod, you've got Ron, you've got Nick, and it can be a bit of a boys' club. But let me tell you right now, in 12 months' time, the people that are going to be killing this are the girls, are the females, are the women. So that's what we're looking for, some real powerhouse there. But yeah, we're here to support you with any questions, any build that you guys want to do. So let me bring up this, this spreadsheet here for you. This is kind of fun. So on the website, you'll actually have it's basically this spreadsheet, but it just looks a little bit more formal. It's going to tell you the potential of what you can make. So in the matrix, you're getting the 7% of money available on the volume. 3.5% goes to me and you. 3.5% goes to the company. So it really is just a matter of mathematics. So if you were to upgrade as an influencer or an influencer pro tomorrow, and then let's say in 1-2 months' time, you had 1,000 people that joined after you, 1,000 people here. Okay, let's say they're averaging $30 a month. It's going to be much, much, much more than that. And we get 3.5% of that. This is how I worked it out, right? You would earn $1,050 in the matrix income. Now, remembering this is just one of the 8 ways to get paid. Now, the average person per month is not going to be $30. Who can remember what an influencer pays per month? $29 a month, right? What does an influencer pro pay? $39 per month. So the average can't be 30. Now, we also take the average of the vendors, right? So the vendors go into this matrix for your income as well. What do the vendors pay? $79 a month, $99 a month. So our average is not going to be 30. You can probably work out what's the average of 30, 40, 79, 99, but also 50% of this sign-up volume goes into the matrix as well. And so on any given month, the value of the people underneath you in the matrix is going to change depending on their enrollments, depending on the vendors, depending on their monthly membership. The average is probably going to be more like $100 per person, really, in the matrix as an average. So we have 1,000 people at $100 a month. Then my matrix income is going to be $3,500 US per month. Who thinks that they can bring in 1,000 people? Everyone should be putting their hand up, because you can probably have 1,000 people drop under you in the first month doing nothing, right? Now, one thing I do need to tell you is that in this matrix income, you are only ever going to receive a maximum of $500 US per month for doing nothing, which is a pretty nice income for doing nothing. But it will cap you at $500 a month. So for example, if I'm bringing in 5,000 people have joined after me at $100 per month, that's $17,500. But if you've done nothing, you haven't brought any volume in, you haven't enrolled anybody, the company's not going to pay you $17,500. They're going to pay you $500. It's going to be maxed out at $500. So you need to match your matrix income mathematics with volume in the back end. All right. So who thinks 8,000 people will join this company after you tomorrow? Yeah, of course they will. That might take 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Who knows? But you're going to drop in 8,000. If it's $100 per month per person, your income is $28,000 US per month in this one income stream. Sorry, $280,000 per month. But you have to bring in $280,000 worth of volume in order to get paid the $280,000. So in my last company, I brought in over $500,000 worth of volume every single month. And so 100,000, 200,000 of volume is not crazy out of the question, because it's not just you, it's you and your team. So the team grows and it grows, and people are buying their monthly products. And the volume grows all around the world, bringing in different merchant accounts. So you can bring in this volume and match it. My last company, I had 200,000 distributors and customers in my business. What if they were just paying $40 a month? there's $280,000 a month in income. That one there, oh yeah, that works. So 1.1, 2.7, 5.5 million. All of this income is possible per month if you match it with the volume. So the matrix is just mathematics. There's no hype here. There's no, it just is what it is. The amount of people that join after you in the matrix times by the average person's income is what you will earn in the matrix. Should that money be released, you have to match it with the volume in the back end. Pretty simple stuff. I would work off about $100 per person. It's not going to be 30. It's not going to be 40. It's probably not going to be 200. Might be more like 100, 150, but sort of work off 100 for easy maths. And it's fun to work out. It's a heck of a lot of fun. You just never know where it might go. And if you want this spreadsheet, I can just give it to you. You can sort of type in, okay, what about this many people? What about this number? Oh, that looks like a nice number. So that's where the income can be kind of crazy in the matrix, but obviously you have to get off your butt. You have to rank, you have to go and bring in volume. But even if there's $20,000 there for you guys to pick up and you're bringing in $10,000 worth of volume with you and your team, well, $10,000 a month in the matrix is nice. But remember, it's just one way to earn. You've also got the uni level, you've also got the merchant account, the direct bonus, the matching bonus. So it's a very lucrative comp plan. It's probably the most lucrative I've seen because there's ways to earn money before we even get to building a team. And when you start to add up the product coming in, the duplication of that, it starts to become pretty cool. So any questions on that, guys? When the company officially goes live on the 15th, the back office will be open to members. Yes, absolutely. We got a sneak peek of that yesterday. If you guys were on the strategy call, they showed us a bit of the back office and how shopping will look. You can search the category, product of the week. The branding looked really, really nice. The technology looks next level. And that's what we need. We need technology. We can't have the same shopping experiences. We want AI shopping technology, right? Awesome, guys. Well, what a great group. Everyone's been super attentive. I see you guys taking notes. I see you guys not sleeping, which is much appreciated, not yawning. Been fantastic.
Aaron,
So, if there's anything else,
can I ask one question?
Yes,
Let's say we send this video out and a prospect receives it and thinks, well, I'm absolutely useless at recruitment. With the force matrix, am I right in saying it's going to force them to make money, even if they only just put in 3 people?
Absolutely, absolutely. So you can kind of, do the maths on that. Okay, 3 people that turn into 12 people, but then, Simon's put in another 12 that have turned into 1,000. So it's not just your efforts, it's what your upline is doing. It's the company, it's the downline, it's the leverage of that. So yeah, you'll probably earn more in the matrix part than in the uni level part if you've only put 3 people in. Up to the 500 a month, perhaps the 3 people will bring in 1,000 the volume, so there's 1,000 a month. But absolutely, it's leveraged. So to a point of where your volume is at. But yeah, your answer is correct. Now, as long as that person, if you say, okay, I'm an affiliate, I don't want to build a team or whatever, but as long as that person has a membership of Influencer or Influencer Pro, then yes, the matrix income will just tick over.
Okay. And then when can people actually get their ID number to actually sign other distributors up? What day would that be?
Yeah, so I mean, we can do that now with the free invite system, but then from the 15th, so from tomorrow onwards, you'll have what it'll be is username. So I just changed my username in the back office yesterday because it was my email, which is kind of messy and long. So I just changed my username to my name, and then it'll be .shopleypartners.com. So everyone will have a unique username, which will be their unique link, which we'll still have the invitation system set up until the 21st, and then that goes away. But we'll also be able to share our actual Shopley Partners username, and people can click on that, join up, and yeah, you're in the matrix, you're upgrading to Influencer Pro. You'll have 5 days to upgrade from the time you accept the invitation. So everyone has 5 days. you are time stamped into the matrix from the time you accept the invitation, and people will start to fill in underneath you. But after that 5 days expires, you're either cashing in on the matrix because you've upgraded to Influencer or Influencer Pro, or you have surrendered your spot in the matrix and other people will take it up, and then you'll get back in the next position available when you actually upgrade. But yeah, between the 15th and 20th, that's when we have our unique usernames and people can enroll more in that traditional sense.
Well, I appreciate what you've done, Aaron, being so early in the morning for you. You can go and have your breakfast now, or you run, or you do whatever you do. But really appreciate what you've done for us. And if we ever want to do another one, are you open to do that?
Yeah, so what do we got on here? Like 15 to 20, and then we've got 18 on here at the moment. So you guys, it looks like it's such a great group too, just looking at the vids and the caliber of questions. So 18 turns into 50, right? 50 turns into 100, 100 turns into 300, and we can just keep building this particular team. So I'm happy to jump on a Zoom whenever we need to do one. We run opportunity Zooms twice a week. So we run one at like a 5 p.m. US time. I'm not sure whether that works out for you guys. We run another one at 7:30 p.m. Australian time, which is no good for you guys. And then if we need to put in like even a standard, weekly time frame for the UK because it's absolutely building and going crazy, we'll just do that. Otherwise, yeah, whenever we feel like, you know what, the team needs another one live, I mean, we'll have so many ways for people to check out this opportunity. The company's got a funnel, right? So you can send people your username, Shoply Partners, and they go into this landing page, and then they choose, I'm a vendor, and then they show them vendor videos and take them through, and they go, okay, bang, I want to sign up to be a vendor. No, I'm an influencer, I'm a team builder, and then they show them videos specific to team building. Bang, I want to sign up as an Influencer Pro. Simon logs back into his back office. Oh, there's another sign up. So people will get taken through this funnel. We'll have recorded presentations that are up 24/7. We'll have teaser videos. So we'll have some great tools where people can get exposure to this opportunity. But in my opinion, there's nothing like a live event or a live Zoom. It just brings everyone together, builds relationship, it converts better. So we can do them regularly. Yeah, we'll just stay in touch, and 100% we'll do them whenever we need to do them.
Okay. My last question is, how long from now will it take to get this recording?
Probably 48 hours. We can have it up for you. Even less,
Okay.
24 hours. Yeah. So it's just a matter of the Zoom doing its thing, and then just edit a little bit and upload it to YouTube. It always takes a while. So yeah, within 24 hours, we'll flick that up for you guys. Stick it in the Facebook group. Simon will dish it out, and you can use this as well.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay.
I just wanted to add some. Sorry, Simon, go. Yeah.
No, go on.
I just wanted to add
yeah,
something, not so much a question, more of I suppose, an announcement, in that most of you are in the, have obviously come through Simon's, Telegram group, which is great. Keep doing that. I know we're communicating in there. But for those of you that are really keen, that want to, stay on and get all the information firsthand, if you came into our Team Influence Telegram group or our Facebook group as well, that's where a lot of the links are going in. That's where Aaron's putting his information in, and also some of our other leaders. We have one of our top leaders from the States, Travis Flatterly. He's putting information in there. And sort of what I'm finding is at different times, at different stages in the world, the two different leaders and some of the others are putting in new content. Like I just happened to wake up really early this morning knowing that I had to get up for this. And I saw Travis had gone in and put some of the latest little videos that have just come out, and so I'm like, cool, that's awesome. So for those of you that really do want to stay close to the campfire and build and really have that first-hand information and knowledge that we all have access to, I encourage you to do that. Simon, if you're happy for the guys to do that, more information.
Lewis, could you put those links for those
I will
presentations in my and
I will.
Financial Freedom Group.
I will.
Appreciate it.
So absolutely. So just to sort of clarify, Team Influence is Travis's, Aaron's team, and Travis is in there as well. So that's where we fall in under, and we'd like to think that in our community we're going to be the leaders. We've already got over 2,000 or probably 2,500 now. Aaron, people in our group, and we haven't even started yet, so it's quite exciting. So that's what I wanted to share.
Awesome, guys, and keep an eye out for the strategy sessions there as well. So there will be recordings of those going up. So what Nick and Ron and the guys went through yesterday was really what we talked about today, was what does Influencer mean? What does Influencer Pro mean? Here are the dates, 15th to the 20th, upgrade, cash in on the matrix, lose your spot in the matrix. All the questions that were asked today kind of covered on those strategy sessions. So the recordings of that will be really important because between the 15th and the 20th is really where the rubber meets the road. And I know people are just going to be interested in being an affiliate, and that's cool. But if you want to cash in on all those income sources, you cannot snooze on that upgrade. That Influencer or Influencer Pro, as soon as you possibly can, that's going to be super important to do. And they're going to do it in stages. So, the first 100 people that join the company will go in there and upgrade. Then they'll open it up to the next 1,000 people. And so over the course of the 15th, 16th, and 17th, in your back office, and I'm just talking about the free invite system here, it'll have a button there for upgrade. So just keep it. They'll probably email something to you as well, but I'll just be in there like over the next few days, refresh. We'll send out messages to when it's ready to go. And it's not that you're time-stamped because you're already time-stamped on the free invitation, but the second you upgrade, you're earning money on everybody else that upgrades. So there is a bit of a timing on that as well. I would not leave it until the 20th. I just have a good question there. Can people in networking bring their products onto Shoply? Yes and no. And so I don't think that's the general fit or the general products or the general niche that we're going after. However, if your company is okay with it, it's a little bit like saying, my company allows me to put product on Amazon. My company doesn't allow me to put product on Amazon, and most companies don't. They don't like you putting product on Amazon. But if your company was okay doing that, and they're like, oh yeah, put it on Amazon, put it on Shoply, then what you have to understand is Shoply is a merchant facility. They're taking the money. So if you put your perfume on Shoply, someone sees it, they're going to check out and purchase on Shoply. So it's not like they click on it and then takes them to your network marketing shopping cart. They're going to check out on Shoply. So yeah, as long as your company's okay with it, you're probably going to have to go and buy 1,000 perfumes, stick it in your garage, put it on Shoply. When they're purchased, then you can send them out. Otherwise, it's really a conversation with the corporate and the CEO of the company to say, hey, why don't we pair up? You keep doing your thing, but bring your whole company into Shoply and, let's do it that way. And there's about 19 network marketing companies that are starting out on Shoply almost from day one. So you'll see when we go live, we'll have a lot of products that you might have seen around the network marketing space. Snap Energy, some pain relief you put under your tongue, some weight loss products. There's some companies that you would have heard of that are basically just coming into Shoply. So yeah, a lot of conversations around that, but that's how it would kind of work. Awesome, guys. Well, it's been a fantastic early morning. I look forward to doing it again. Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you, Lewis. Thanks to everybody for jumping on. I respect your time. Hope you got something out of it and look forward to building this thing with you guys hugely. We'll see you in person somewhere around the world on one of the incentive trips over in the UK, in Germany, in Poland, wherever you are. I travel a lot for the business. So if you're really smashing it in the country or the city where you're at, we will definitely catch up in person and look forward to that.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks,
Aaron. Thanks, Simon. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. Awesome.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.